Hello everyone, welcome to Tell It Tuesdays. I hope you're doing absolutely fantastic. You know, I wanted to take a moment before this video gets started and just thank everyone for just being you, for being so kind and so gentle with me, during a really rough time. I'm kind of coming out of out of a very sad time, and thank you for your support, for your encouragement. I cannot believe that there are still, comments and emails just pouring in, and I'm so in awe of that and so grateful. So just thank you, and it's fine. Please keep them coming. I'm really, really grateful for that. The next thing is I want to call out what the bag that I'm carrying this today, and that's my Dooney and Burke, my Zip satchel, and I just had a couple of places that I needed to go and needed something that was kind of classy but rough and tumble. So I took her along with me, and she's been absolutely great today. And with that, I've got a lot of questions, so let's go ahead and get going tonight. Mina O asks, where do you sell your bags? And I can tell you that it's actually quite on quite a few formats. I've sold on Craigslist, I've sold on OfferUp, I've sold locally, that kind of thing. I've sold off of eBay, I've sold via Facebook chat places like the Louis Vuitton Buy Sell and Chat. I have thought about doing Looney for Dooney. I haven't yet, but I've been thinking about adding that one as well. Now, I know that LaurelBelleW, who is another lady that I watch on here on YouTube, she actually did an auction where she had some of her bags, and she said, look, this is the price for them. Kind of the first person to reach out and grab it is the one who will be taking that home. And I've thought about doing that as well. I thought that was kind of a cool thing. If you're interested in me doing something like that, that's absolutely fine. I wouldn't mind doing that either. We could do a video where I just show the next series of bags that I'm looking to sell, and we would just do a price, and the price would be, would include everything, like your shipping and all of the good stuff. It would just, that would be whatever price you saw would be the price to have it and get it to you. And the only exception I think would probably be if it's outside the United States, there would probably be more shipping costs. But I mean, I'm still willing to do that. So if that sounds good, put it in the comments, and I think that that's something that we can certainly do. Let's see, the next one is Go Be a Girl. Her question is, how much are you still loving your Zip satchel by Dooney and Burke? And the answer would be, I absolutely love my Zip satchel from Dooney and Burke. Of course, that's the one that I'm carrying today, and it's so funny because it really does remind me so much of the Almas. I think that it's just such a beautiful bag. It's probably a heavier bag than I'm used to carrying, because I'm so used to carrying the Louis Vuittons with the canvas and then just like limited leather. So when you get like a full leather, of course it's a little heavier. And I don't know if you can see, but there's a pink bag that's right back over here, and it's got a pink pom-pom hanging off of it. That one's also a zip, and I do. Every time I carry either one of them, it is a good feeling kind of bag. I love it. I love the fact that you can hold it in the crook of your arm, or it has like a strap that you can actually use as like a true shoulder bag with like it's a lower strap. And I do dig it. I have no complaints about it. I think if you're able to get your hands on one, absolutely do it. I do recommend going to a place like an outlet where sometimes you can pick those up for quite inexpensively. Typically you can get those under $100. So if you don't already have one, I completely recommend one to you. Just know that it's a little bit heavier than some of the other bags that you might be carrying currently. Caitlin Carvalho, I hope I said that right. She asks, did you keep your Never Full DE Rose Ballerine interior? I have to say, yes, I absolutely did, and I'll share that one with you tonight. So here she is. Oh, she's got a little crease here. There we go. Here she is. I love her, and I keep her with the clutch in with her. you know, for the clutch, I think I actually want to do a video. I have come to terms with this clutch, and I have very specific uses for the clutch. I was a little concerned about it in the very beginning. Maybe I'll do a video on that, what I do with my clutch these days. But yeah, I have no qualms, no complaints. So the two Neverfulls that I have right now are the MM, which is the Damier Ebene with the rose ballerina interior, and then the one that I purchased back, which was the Mono GM. I think that everybody should have a Neverfull in their purse collection. I think that it's quite the handy bag. I absolutely love it. Let's see. Renee Weiss says, "What's the Facebook site called again where I personally purchased the Neverfull?" And that would be the Louis Vuitton Addicted Buy, Sell, and Chat. There's also the new Louis Vuitton Addicted Buy, Sell, and Chat. Either one of those. There's also one that talks about, is it Loving My SLGs or Loving SLGs or I'll look for it and I'll put it down below. I'll put all the links down below so you guys can kind of go to it and see if maybe it's your cup of tea. Mimi B asks, "Do you think the Speedy 30 fits all body types?" You know, I'm a little different in this. You know, I've heard people talk about, you know, this one kind of overwhelms my body, or this one makes my body look too, like my big body makes this purse look too small. You know, I don't necessarily hold those notions. I kind of feel like, does it hold what you want it to hold? Okay. I mean, I think that the 30 does pretty much go with most body types. I mean, I think that if you're you know, really, really tiny, you know, I still think that I'm trying to picture a dear friend of mine, and I think that she would be absolutely fine in it. I think that if you're a larger, certainly it's not going to, you know, your body's not going to overwhelm it. I don't think the bag would overwhelm your body if you were smaller. I think it's a really good medium-sized bag fit. It's kind of like a one size, really looks good on most. So I don't know what your body type is, but I have a feeling that you really would not be disappointed at all with it. I think it's quite lovely. I think that any of them look pretty decent. The only thing that I would say is, like, the 25 is great when you're not carrying a lot. The 30 is when you're having a full bag kind of day. The 35 is a little bit too much for me on a daily basis. I would probably use the 35 for like maybe a one-nighter, and I probably would love to have like a keep all 45 for overnights, and I've not experienced any funky body feeling with any of those purses. So I might not be the best person to ask, though, because I like to take the mini like the pochette the pochette accessoire. I like to put a chain on that and use it as a crossbody bag, and I'm a larger person, so I say that if you like it, just rock it. I think that no matter what your body type, if you like it and if it feels wonderful when you put it on, who cares? Who cares what anyone says, whether it's what your body type is? I think it's meant to be beautiful on all. The next question I have is Mind, Body, Soul. And she says, "I've always wanted to try Tom Ford's fragrances and would love to hear your thoughts on those." So, you know, I have some really great thoughts on those. I think that you really can't go too wrong with any of Tom Ford's fragrances. He does have one that's, I think it's the Soleil, and I want to say that it's the Blanc, which would, I think that it's his most recent one, and it comes in the white container. You know, that's the best smell I have ever smelled, like, in my life, as far as perfume goes. I think it's fantastic. The prices to me are a little pricey for perfume. I'm guessing that you asked that question because, you know, I've talked about, you know, going to Nordstrom and picking up some of those. You know, I would recommend, that would be my absolute favorite one. I have smelt some of his others. Here's something that's really important to know. Even though I do say that it's expensive, I would probably say that it's worth it. You know, when I go to use a Tom Ford fragrance, I do do give it a spray here and then a spray in the back, and then I just kind of scooch real quickly. You know, I try to, you know, what was that? Spray, delay, and walk away. So I try not to douse in it, but I can tell you that that scent will last truly all day. It's such a wonderful thing. You know, like if I've gone all day and I'm getting ready in the evening to go to sleep, and you know, you're switching out from your regular day clothes into your night clothes, and when you go to take it off, there's just that faint odor. You're like, oh, it was still there, like it stayed all day. I have been pumping gas at a gas station, and a gentleman has actually said, you know, listen, you know, I don't want to bother you, but you smell so lovely. What is that you're wearing? So I would absolutely 100% recommend Tom Ford fragrances. I would recommend going down to your local whatever place that you have. It might be Nordstrom, it might be Dillard's, it might be Macy's, whatever it is. And I don't know if Macy's carries it or not. See if they do. If there's a local place for you, go down and sniff. And then if not, I just know that I can personally recommend you can order stuff online from Nordstrom, and I would recommend going with the Soleil. And I don't think that you would go wrong there. It's a really, oh, such a lovely, lovely fragrance. So anyway, I hope that that was helpful. And I think that's it for the questions tonight. I hope that you found them helpful, and I hope that you've had, you know, a great day. I hope that you continue to have a wonderful day this week. Oh, I did want to let you know that I am heading tomorrow. I'll be heading over to the Keys. I will do some videos to kind of let you know, like I'll do some vlogs, excuse me, so you'll know kind of where I am and what my guy and I are up to down there. Maybe you'll get a chance to hear him. I did get a question that says, you know, hey, when are you going to do like a video with your guy? And the answer to that is, I think not anytime soon. I don't think he's really into it. I asked him about it, and he was not a fan. So, and I definitely want to be respectful of that. So you might hear his voice from time to time as we're down in the Keys, and you know, hopefully, you know, you'll catch a glimpse here and there. And that's probably going to be all that we'll see from him. But anyway, want to let you know I'll be down there. Thursday is the last day, so I think, yeah, is it Thursday or is it today? It's the last day of the month. I think it's Thursday, and if not, then I'm going to go ahead and do just so you know, the next video that you see will be the winning video, like whoever won the tag. So so look forward to that video, and then some of the vlogs, and that will be it for the rest of this week, and then we'll start again next week. I've got some really great stuff. I did get someone who asked, you know, they kind of wanted to see the storage of my bags. So I'm going to say, if you would just please allow me to have maybe a week. I did kind of start bringing more bags in here, and I'd like to do, I'll do like a little run through that says, you know, hey, here's what the deal is, here's what it looks like in here, and I'll show you all the craziness that's in behind the camera and the things that are on the other sides. So anyway, if you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up. If you haven't already, take a moment to subscribe, and just take care, everyone. Please love those around you, and I will talk to you very soon. Bye.